Start.
Hello students, today I will discuss method of undetermined coefficients to find the particular integral of nth order linear differential equations with constant coefficients. Linear differential equation with constant coefficient is of this form: a naught d to the power n plus a1 d to the power n minus 1 plus a2 d to the power n minus 2 plus up to n minus 1 d plus a n y is equal to qx, where d means the operator d dx and the right hand side function qx can be an exponential function, polynomial function in x, cosine or sine function, or sums or product of such functions. Next, the procedure to find the pi. Now, step by step, I will explain the process to evaluate the particular integral. The first step, to find the complementary function of the differential equation. So, the differential equation can be written in this form: f dy is equal to qx, where f d I am taking a naught d to the power n plus a1 d to the power n minus 1 plus up to a n minus 1 d plus a n. The auxiliary equation is fm is equal to 0 if m1, m2 up to mn be the n roots of this auxiliary equation, and s is y1x, y2x up toynx, a set of n linearly independent solutions of the homogeneous equation f dy is equal to 0 corresponding to the n roots m1, m2 up to mn. Then the CF can be written as c1 y1x plus c2 y2x plus up to cn ynx, where c1, c2 up to cn are all arbitrary constants. Next step is to find the particular integral of the given differential equation. For that, we need to choose wisely on the basis of the right hand side function qx. Depending on the nature of the right hand side function qx, the forms of particular integral yp are as follows. If the right hand side function is of this form, k e to the power ax, then choice of pi will be c e to the power ax. In the original differential equation, the right side function, if k is involved, the constant k if involved, then new constant we have to introduce. In the second form, if we have the right hand side function of the form trigonometry sin ax plus b or cos ax plus b, in that case choice of pi will be of this form: c1 sin ax plus b plus c2 cosine ax plus b. Next, if we have the function of this form k e to the power ax sin bx plus d or k e to the power ax cos bx plus d, you can see this forms same as the number 2 forms, only here e to the power ax is the new term. So here in this case the choice of pi same as the previous case, just we have to multiply that by the e to the power ax. Next function, if we have kx to the power n, in that case choice of pi will be a polynomial of nth degree with new constants. And if the function of this form kx to the power n e to the power x, where n is 0, 1 to the earth, then choice of pi of this form. As here power function is involved, so for power function, as already we got in the number 4, choice of pi is what? The polynomial. Extra term here e to the power x, so we will multiply the polynomial by the e to the power x only. Next, if the function of the form kx to the power n sin ax plus b or kx to the power n cos ax plus b, for the trigonometry what we have? Choice of pi c1 sin ax plus b plus c2 cos ax plus b, and for the power function we have the polynomial, so we will combine that. So next, choice of pi will be of this form: c naught sin ax plus b plus d naught cos ax plus b plus c1x sin ax plus b plus d1x cos ax plus b plus up to cn x to the power n sin ax plus b plus dn x to the power n cos ax plus b. As here we can see the power function nth degree involved. Next, if the function of this form kx to the power n e to the power dx sin ax plus b or kx to the power n e to the power dx cos ax plus b, then same forms as the number 6, e to the power dx the new term, so we will multiply by e to the power dx. Here all these c1, c2, c naught, all these are these coefficients, a, b, c, d, all these are constant coefficients. Also, one more thing we have to keep in our mind: to assume the yp, whether right hand side function is a member of the solution set or not. So on that basis, divided the topic into two different categories. First category, when the right hand side function is not a member of the solution set. In this case, we select the yp directly on the basis of the qx. Let's take one example. To solve, d square minus 3d plus 2y is equal to 4 e to the power try 6. So first, we will find the auxiliary equation of this given differential equation, d square minus 3d plus 2y is equal to 4 e to the power try 6. Here it's a second order differential equation, constant coefficients. Auxiliary equation is m square minus 3m plus 2 is equal to 0. Factorization possible, so directly we can find the roots very easily. Then the solution set is here. As here real distinct roots, so solution set is e to the power x, e to the power twice x. And the CF is therefore C1 e to the power x plus C2 e to the power twice x. Now you can see the right hand side function is 4 e to the power twice x, and the complementary function, or you can see the solution set, involves exponential terms e to the power x and e to the power twice x. So here you can see the right hand side function is different from this solution set. So we choose the pi as yp is equal to some constant k e to the power 3x. It's coming from the table. You can see the table. You will understand this. Now we have to evaluate this unknown constant k. For that, what we will do, we will put the yp in the given differential equation. As you can see here, second order differential equation. So we have to find the first order of this yp as well as the second order. So first order derivative will be what here? 3k e to the power 3x. And the second order will be 9k e to the power 3x. Now we will put this yp dash, yp double dash in the given differential equation. Then we have 9k e to the power 3x minus 3 into 3k e to the power 3x plus 2k e to the power thrice x is equal to 4 e to the power thrice x. Then we will try to simplify this. So 9k e to the power thrice x, 9k e to the power thrice x plus twice k e to the power thrice x is equal to 4 e to the power thrice x. So these two terms same, so got cancelled. Then twice k e to the power thrice x is equal to 4 e to the power thrice x. So comparing these terms, we have twice k is equal to 4 and k, therefore the unknown constant k is 2. Therefore yp is equal to twice e to the power thrice x. Hence the general solution to the given differential equation y is equal to yc plus yp. Yc is c1 e to the power x, c2 e to the power twice x plus yp we have twice e to the power thrice x. Hence the solution. Now let's take another example. It's different from the previous one. Here you can see the right hand side function. It's a function of x, but it's a sum of two different functions. One is trigonometric, another is power function. Process again same. First we will find the auxiliary equation, then we will find the solution set, and we see the complementary function, and we will see whether the right hand side function is a member of the solution set or not. Then on that basis we will find the particular integral. Let's see the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is here m cubed minus twice m square plus m minus 2 is equal to 0. So taking common, this m minus 2 plus 1 m minus 2. So we have the factors here, m square plus 1 and m minus 2. So the roots are plus minus I and 2, complex as well as real. So solution set is cos x sin x e to the power twice x. Therefore CF is C1 cos x plus C2 sin x plus C3 e to the power twice x. So here we can see in our complementary function C1 cos x, C2 sin x, C3 e to the power twice x, or you can see the solution set involve cos x, sin x, e to the power twice x. And the right hand side function, there's no such terms. So on that basis we can select our YP as, for the trigonometry function, a cos, choice of the PI will be a cos twice x plus b sin twice x. For the power function, the choice is, already I have taken AB constants, power function second order, second degree, so polynomial will be a second degree polynomial. Let's take constant C x square plus bx plus e. So here now we have to determine A, B, C, D, E, total 5 unknown constants. For this similar as the previous example, we find the first order derivative, then second order derivative, and we will substitute in the given differential equation. Let's find the YP dash. So here differentiating the YP, we have minus twice a sin twice x plus twice b cos twice x plus twice cx plus d. Then YP double dash will be minus 4a cos twice x minus 4b sin twice x plus twice c. Now we will substitute YP, YP dash, YP double dash in the given differential equation, and the equation we can write as, oh one more, it's a third order, we need YP triple dash also. Now substituting YP, YP dash, YP double dash, YP triple dash in the given differential equation, we get 8a sin twice x minus 8b cos twice x minus 2 minus 4a cos twice x minus 4b sin twice x plus twice c plus dy, dy means the YP dash, minus twice a sin twice x plus twice b cos twice x plus twice cx plus d minus 2yp, that is a cos twice x plus b sin twice x plus cx plus dx plus e is equal to 5 cos twice x minus 6x squared. Now we will try to simplify this expression and we will try to compare the like terms. Now let's simplify this expression and we have to equate the like terms in both sides to determine the unknown coefficients A, B, C, D, E. So for this, let's start with the coefficient of sine twice x. In the left hand side we have 8a, then 8b minus twice a, then minus twice b. Right hand side there is no sine twice x term, so coefficient 0. Then cos twice x coefficient in the left hand side we have minus 8b plus 8a plus twice b minus twice a, and right side coefficient 5. Next we have x square coefficient in the left hand side minus twice c, and right side minus 6. Next we have coefficients of x in the left hand side. Coefficient of x in the left hand side we have twice c minus twice b. Right hand side there is no such term, is equal to 0. Next the constant term in the left hand side we have constant term minus 4c plus b minus twice e. Such no constant term in the right side, so is equal to 0. Now solving all these equations we have the constant a is equal to 5 by 12, constant b comes minus 5 by 12, constant c is equal to 3, constant d is equal to 3, and constant e is equal to minus 9 by 2. So as we have determined all the unknown constants involved in our yp, hence yp is equal to a cos twice x, a is equal to 5 by 12 cos twice x, plus b sin twice x, b is minus 5 by 12, so minus 5 by 12 sin twice x, plus 3x squared plus 3x plus e, that is minus 9 by 2. This is the yp. Hence the general solution to the given differential equation is y is equal to yc plus yp, as yc is equal to c1 cos x plus c2 sin x plus c3 e to the power twice x plus the yp part 5 by 12 cos twice x minus 5 by 12 sin twice x plus 3x squared plus 3x minus 9 by 2. Hence the solution to the differential equation. Now coming to the second case of evaluation of the particular integral. When any term of the right hand side function qx is a member of the solution set S, then the choice of yp from the table should be modified. Here two cases may arise. First, subcase 1, if a term u of a right hand side function qx is also a term of the complementary function, or we can say if the term belong to the solution set, then the choice from the table corresponding to that u should be multiplied by x. If u corresponds to a simple root, means root of multiplicity 1. And we will multiply by x square if that u corresponds to a double root, means root of multiplicity 2. And we will multiply by x to the power s if u corresponds to an s-fold root, means root of multiplicity s. So to understand the case, let's take one simple example. D minus 2 whole square y is equal to 6 e to the power 12 6. First we will consider the auxiliary equation here. So solving this, we have a double root. Therefore, solution set S is equal to e to the power twice 6 x e to the power twice 6. And the CF is C1 e to the power twice 6 plus C2 x e to the power twice 6. Now we can see the right hand side function is a member of this solution set. So as e to the power twice 6 belong to the solution set and corresponds to a double root, hence the YP we have to select using the subcase 1 as x square into ae to the power twice 6. This ae to the power twice 6 I am taking directly from the table corresponding to e to the power twice 6, as this term belong to the solution set corresponding to the double root, that's why this x square term is coming. Now we will substitute this yp in the given differential equation so that we can evaluate the unknown constant a. So as it's a second order differential equation, we have to first find yp dash, first order derivative, then second order derivative. Here the first order derivative is twice x a e to the power twice 6 plus twice x square a e to the power twice 6, and the second order derivative is twice a e to the power twice 6 plus 8x a e to the power twice 6 plus 4x square a e to the power twice 6. Now substituting yp dash, yp double dash in the given differential equation, we have twice a e to the power twice 6 plus 8x a e to the power twice 6 plus 4x square a e to the power twice 6 minus 4 twice 6 a e to the power twice 6 plus twice x square a e to the power twice 6 plus 4x square a e to the power twice 6 is equal to 6 e to the power twice 6. Now simplifying this and equating the like terms in both sides, we get twice a is equal to 6, which giving us a is equal to 3. Hence yp is equal to 3x square e to the power twice 6. Therefore, the general solution is y is equal to c1 e to the power twice 6 plus c2x e to the power twice 6 plus 3x square e to the power twice 6. Hence the solution to the problem. Next in the subcase 2, when the right hand side function qx is a member of the solution set, and if the form x to the power r into u, where u is a term of the complementary function corresponding to an s-fold root, then the choice from the table corresponding to x to the power ru should be multiplied by x to the power s. For example, in the evaluation of the particular integral of this differential equation of second order, here we have the auxiliary equation m square minus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0. Quickly we can find the roots. M is equal to 2, 2, which is a double root. Then the solution set we have e to the power twice 6, x e to the power twice 6, and the complementary function becomes c1 e to the power twice 6 plus c2 x e to the power twice 6. We can see here the right hand side function of the form x to the power r into u. So the n also, it's a sum of two functions. and the u means here e to the power twice x corresponds to a double root. Hence, we can select the yp as corresponding to x cube. We have to select the polynomial of third degree. This x square I have multiplied as this corresponds to the double root. For the exponential term, we need to multiply by that exponential term, e to the power twice x. Next, for x, the polynomial up to d already we have considered. So, next constant we can bring e and f. Ex plus f, this part coming for the x. E to the power twice x, e to the power twice x as it is. E to the power twice x as corresponds to the double root, so x square will come. So, in this case we have to select the yp in this form. Next, to determine the unknown coefficients here a, b, c, d, e, f, what we will do, we will find the yp dash, yp double dash, and we will substitute yp, yp dash, yp double dash in the given differential equation. And we have the, so to determine the unknown coefficients a, b, c, d, e, f, we need to substitute yp, yp dash, yp double dash in the given differential equation, and we have to equate the like terms so that we can determine the unknown coefficients. So after finding this yp, yp dash, yp double dash, so substituting yp, yp dash, yp double dash in the given differential equation and simplifying the equation, we have this expression. So from here, what we have to do, so we have to simplify the equation and we have to equate the like terms. Some terms will be cancelled there. So starting with the coefficient of x cube e to the power twice x, we have the coefficient a equal 1 by 20. Similarly, equating the coefficients of x square e to the power twice x, we have this 12b plus 12c plus e plus 4d plus e minus 12c plus e minus 8d plus f plus 4d plus f is equal to 0. Simplifying this, we get b is equal to 0. Similarly, equating the coefficients of x e to the power twice x, we get c plus e is equal to 1 by 6. So continuing in the similar fashion, we get equating the coefficients of e to the power twice x, b plus f is equal to 0. Hence, the yp become 1 by 12 x to the power 5 e to the power twice x plus 1 by 6 x cube e to the power twice x.